Hey, yo, what's good, man, players? It's your boy, Desmond Shot, man, back out here on this Madden 23 franchise mode. And we are here in episode 3 of the Madden 23 series. In this matchup, we have a matchup in the NFC South Division. We have the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. You know, both of these teams know each other very well. They know exactly what they're capable of because they have two quarterbacks who know exactly how to move the ball down the field. We have DeAndre Crawford taking on Josh Martin. Now, you know these two are going to face off twice this season since they're both in the same division. Now we're going to see which one of these two teams will start 1-0 to start the new season. Now, if you haven't seen the very first two episodes, make sure to go back and watch them so you will not miss out on anything, and you guys will be able to get caught up to how far we've gotten. Yes, it is only 2 episodes. We've started the series already, but we are hoping to continue that trend because now we're in episode number 3, but we're still in the 1 o'clock schedule, however. So with that, let's head down to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta for this NFC South battle. DeAndre Crawford and the Saints battle Josh Martin and the Falcons. Which one of these teams will start 1-0? Well, we're all going to find that out together. Let's go.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Saints and the Falcons coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gardner, here to welcome you to another NFL season. Always an exciting time, CD. And I'll tell you what, new is the opportune word here for these two division rivals, Atlanta and New Orleans. A couple of faces who have helped define this rivalry behind center, they're now gone. This is going to be an interesting one to watch.
And let's face it, it's a rivalry that always will blaze white hot, but it's definitely different now. Drew Brees gone 1 year from the Saints. Matt Ryan gone the next year from the Falcons, although he's still playing in Indianapolis. This is two teams in flux a little bit, trying to find their footing, although New Orleans still remains confident they can get back to the Super Bowl. Atlanta building for the future.
Alright, so the Falcons are going to kick it off to the Saints to start the game. So which means we will see the Saints offense with that man, DeAndre Crawford. His second season with the Saints. He'll be looking to make it another good start to the season. Josh Martin will look to do the same thing for Atlanta. Who starts 1-0? We'll find out as we're on their way from Atlanta. And Hardy, he will take a knee in the end zone, so the Saints will take over. And here comes the Saints offense. Leading them out, DeAndre Crawford.
Definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
First play, here's Justice. And Justice with a big run. And he'll be tackled at the 46 and a first down. A gain of 21 to start the game.
Based on a terrific offseason and runs like that on opening weekend, Show that he's right.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First down, Justice. And he'll be tackled at the 44. He'll get 10 yards there, 2nd and inches.
Offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Off play action.
Play action. Crawford looking around, and that was complete by the former Cleveland Brown, Jarvis Landry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 and a first down for the Saints.
This is shaping up to be a really nice looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And here's Justice. And they're going to get him down in the backfield that time. A loss of 2 right there, 2nd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get the ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Operating from the gun,
Crawford. Oh, and that one is dropped. It was almost completed, but instead it's 3rd down.
On that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Crawford.
Here's Crawford on 3rd down, and that one's complete, but Butler was out of bounds.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it breaks up 4th down. Now Will Lutz.
So now here's Will Lutz. He's on the kick for the Saints.
From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt.
A 43-yarder is good by Will Lutz, and the Saints are on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
Following the main
So here's Will Lutz to kick this one away. And Cordell Patterson, he will take it in the end zone. So now we get to see the Falcon offense for the first time. And leading them out, Josh Martin.
And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Come on. Hey.
Throwing to start the drive.
Martin looking around, and Martin gets rid of it.
This one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
And here's a carry for Chris Cam.
And he is going to be stopped.
And he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage right there. A loss of a yard is 3rd down.
He's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Martin to throw on third down.
Martin, and he goes down. The defense got to him, and now it's fourth down.
The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive, then you get a big sack there on third down, and you make the home crowd go.
There's a hush indeed.
So here's Bradley Pinion to punt.
Pinion to punt this one away.
This one's sent away. Returning it is Christopher Butler.
Gets past one man.
And Butler with some room left side. And he'll go out of bounds at the 39. So the Saints set for their second drive.
And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
Here's Crawford, and he connects with Justice on the screen pass. And down he goes at the 27, and that's going to be a first down for the Saints.
If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Here's Justice.
And he'll manage to pick up about
And he'll go down at the 23. He'll get a gain of 4.
He's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun.
Crawford gets hit as he throws, and that one's incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Crawford throwing, and that was complete. Taysom Hill has it. And he'll go down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 15 and a first down for New Orleans.
That catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Operating from the gun, Crawford.
Here's Crawford, end zone for Butler. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans.
From 8 yards out, and they are able to add on to their advantage.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Will Lutz on for the point after.
So here's Will Lutz. Extra point is up and through, and it's 10-0 to end the first quarter.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
So here's Will Lutz on to kick it off.
Lutz now to kick this one away.
And no return here for Cordell Patterson. So the Falcons will take over.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide.
On 1st and 10, Martin dancing to his left.
Martin throwing, and that was complete to the tight end, Kyle Pitts. And down he goes at the 48, and a first down for Atlanta.
One of the most hyped, talked about prospects to enter the league at tight end. Kyle Pitts certainly delivered and probably exceeded expectations as a rookie. Hit 1,000 yards and ranked 3rd among tight ends and 2nd among all rookies in receiving. Sky, absolutely the limit for this young man. A nice pickup there for a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, Martin. He's gonna rifle
Martin going downfield for LJ Moore. He's got it. And he'll go down right at the 8-yard line, and a first down for the Falcons. One-on-one coverage, and Josh Martin, he wanted to try it, and LJ Moore using the hands to make the catch.
Chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Now here's Chris Cam. And they're going to get him down at the 3-yard line. So now 2nd and goal.
Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun,
Martin, nowhere to go. He's taken down.
He's taken down. Loss of 10
a loss of 10 on the sack right there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
If they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw.
Martin on 3rd and goal. He finds Chris Cam, and he's got a Falcon touchdown.
From 13 yards out, and the Falcons have cut it back within a score. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Here's Younghoe Koo. Extra point is good, and now it's 10-7 in favor of New Orleans. So Younghoe Koo now, he is set to take this one away. Here's Hardy on the return. A nice return there. He'll be tackled at the 35. So the Saints will take over.
Down onto the field comes New Orleans. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it.
And here's Justice. And they're going to get him down at the 37. He'll get 2 yards on that one, 2nd and 8.
There was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Crawford on 2nd down, and that's caught. Taysom Hill. And they're going to bring him down at the 44 and a Saints first down.
And after that completion, situation, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And with that, that's going to bring this one to the 2-minute warning with the Saints up 10-7.
Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
On first down, Crawford.
Crawford letting this one fly, and that's intercepted. A bad throw right there. Sean Harris picks it, and Harris with speed left side. He takes it all the way. A pick six. How about that from Sean Harris? Now that was a bad throw. That was a bad throw by Crawford. Let's say that. That was a bad throw. That throw was thrown off target. He was trying to go back to Butler, but Harris timed that one perfectly to get the pick and return it for a pick six. And now it's 14-10 as Younghoe Koo makes the point, makes the PAT.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the
Younghoe Koo sends this one away. Here's Hardy on the return. And they will bring him down right at the 19-yard line. So the Saints get set to go back to work.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it.
Here's Crawford on first down, and that was complete by Justice, but that went nowhere. Target at the 15. Play action. Crawford, and he goes down right at the 5-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field. Any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Crawford throwing for Butler, and he's got it. And now the Falcons are going to use one of their timeouts.
It'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
So it looks like the Saints will call on the punting team here. And this one's sent away, and returning it, here's LJ Moll. And he'll go down at the 30, so the Falcons will take over.
First and 10. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw is Martin.
First down. Martin. And Martin, he's going to be taken down. Josh Williams Goss with the sack. A loss of 8 is 2nd and 18.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Looking to throw.
Second and 18. And Martin, he's taken down again. Josh Williams-Goss with his second sack in the game. That's back-to-back sacks now for the Saints.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk.
And here's Chris Cam. And Chris Cam off to the races. Chris Cam. He's going to take it all the way. Touchdown Falcons. How about that from Chris Cam?
Excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before
extra point is good, and now it's 21-10. So the Saints were just up 10-0, and they have now given up 3 straight touchdowns to fall behind 21-10.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
And this one is going to be squib kicked, and the Falcons are going to get them down, and that's it for the first half. 21-10, the Falcons with the lead.
Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
Up next, we're going to be in Carolina, where Baker Mayfield gets set to host his former team in the Cleveland Browns. Then we're going to be in Chicago, where the 49ers, we're going to find out who their quarterback's going to be when they face off with the Chicago Bears.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Saints. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
In the first half, when the Saints went up 10-0 at the end of the first, they just completely fell apart, and now they're down 21-10 against the Falcons. The Falcons will get the ball to start quarter 3 as the Falcons looking to extend this lead. Here's Cordell Patterson, and they're going to get him down at the 27, so the Falcons get set to take over.
Was at halftime.
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many
Martin, and now it's complete to Calvin Ridley, and he'll be tackled at the 38-yard line. First down, Falcons.
Picks up a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw.
Martin. And open, he's got LJ Moore. And he'll be tackled at the 43. And that's going to be a first down for Atlanta.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
And here's Chris Cam. And they're going to get him down at the 38. So 2nd and 4, a gain of 6.
Nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
And here's another carry for Chris Cam. And they're going to get him down at the 35. So now it's 3rd and 1.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Martin off play action.
Martin looking around. And he gets hit as he throws right there. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
4th and 1, Chris Cam, and he did not make it.
He's going to be short, and he is short. He needed 2, he only got 1, and the Saints will have the football back.
So the Saints get set to take over now. Down by 11 now, and they need some type of score to get it back to a close game. Crawford connects with Taysom Hill. And he'll be tackled at midfield, resulting in a first for the Saints.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They go play action.
Play action. Crawford. And that was caught again to Taysom Hill. And they're going to get him down at the 27 and a first down for the Saints.
It's another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw.
Crawford throwing for justice, and he's got it left side. And he'll be out of bounds this time at the 15, and another first down for New Orleans.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone.
Crawford, right side, and that one's incomplete.
It's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
Crawford again, and it's incomplete again. He was trying to go to Taysom Hill right there. So now it's 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
3rd and 10. Crawford to the, and that was caught by Hill. And they're going to get him down at the 1. And now it's 1st and goal for the Saints.
He's saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal now for the Saints. Crawford to the end zone for Christopher Butler. Touchdown, New Orleans. As they cut into that lead a little bit.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
So here's Will Lutz. He's on for the PAT. And Will Lutz puts it in, and now it's 21-17.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans.
So Will Lutz now, he's on to kick it off. And here's Cordell Patterson. And he'll go down right at the 22. So the Falcons offense gets set to go back to work.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And here's Martin wide open. He's got Calvin Ridley left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 49 and a Falcon first down.
It's a good teamwork play because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Martin now on 1st and 10.
Martin looking downfield for Mole. He dropped it. That could have been 6 points.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take
off for yardage. But what often happens that was 6 points right in his hands. Right in his hand. He just couldn't hold on.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Martin throwing again downfield, and that's incomplete. So with that, that's going to be it for the third quarter.
Time will expire on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw again.
Martin going deep again for Mole. And he did catch it, but he was out of bounds.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now.
So here's Bradley Pinion. He'll punt for the Falcons. And this one's sent away, and that will be a fair catch being made by Butler right at the 21.
Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
And here's Justice, right side. And they're going to bring him down right at the 40 and a 1st down for the Saints.
Rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Crawford.
Crawford over the middle, and that's caught by Taysom Hill. And they're going to get him down at the 37 and a first down for New Orleans.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Crawford looking to throw again, and this time he's got Jarvis Landry. And he's out of bounds at the 23, and another first down for New Orleans.
That one for 14 yards and another first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on first down.
Crawford, and that was complete by Justice. And he'll go down at the 19. A gain of 3 right there, 2nd and 7.
That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks.
Crawford, and that's caught by Landry. Touchdown New Orleans, as they have taken the lead in the fourth.
From 19 yards away, and the Saints have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
How about that? Down 11 at the half, back-to-back touchdowns. Now the Saints are in the lead. Extra point is good by Will Lutz, and it's 24-21.
So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's Jarvis Landry who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
So here's Will Lutz. He's on to kick this one off. And Cordell Patterson is not going to return it. So this one will be a touchback. So the Falcon offense gets set to go to work.
Offense comes back out onto the field. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here.
Okay, ready?
Here's Martin on first down.
Martin, and that one's incomplete. A bad throw right there. It's 2nd down.
Just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should
Martin taking a shot downfield for a mole, and he dropped it. Are you serious? That could have been a big play.
Actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Martin taking another shot downfield for Mole, and this time he's got it. LJ Mole, touchdown Falcons. They have answered back, and now they have the lead again.
Fourth quarter to take the lead. There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra.
So here's Younghoe Koo now. Extra point is good, and now it's 28-24. So the Falcons have answered back to grab themselves the lead again.
touchdown.
So here's Younghoe Koo to kick this one off. And here's Hardy on the return. And they're going to bring him down at the 26. So the Saints get set to take over.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Let's go now.
On 1st and 10.
Crawford pressured and he's sacked. Grady Jarrett with the sack right there. A loss of 10 and it's 2nd and 20.
Loss of 10. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all.
Here's Crawford, and that's knocked down and incomplete. As he was trying to go to Taysom Hill again, it's 3rd down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Crawford, and that's knocked down and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
So 4th and 20. This is literally the biggest play yet.
Try it here. He's back to throw.
Crawford, and that was complete by Hill, but he will get the 1st down. How about that?
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you.
But wait, he did not. So with that, the Falcons will get the ball back with a chance to try to ice the game. And here's Chris Cam. And now the Saints are going to use one of their timeouts.
With 1:53 left.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
2nd down, Chris Cam. And they're going to get him down again. And now the Saints use their 2nd timeout.
Talk over what to do next. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them.
Martin, nowhere to go, and Martin goes down.
He's taken down.
P.J. Russell with literally the biggest sack of the game, and now it's 4th down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And here's the punt as Butler makes a fair catch right at the 16. So it's all on DeAndre Crawford.
Down 28-24, 1:07 remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10.
The Saints, with 1 timeout remaining, can take the lead in the 4th quarter. A field goal does not help. They need a touchdown. And Crawford gets hit as he throws, and it's incomplete.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder. because they expect it as well.
He'll look to throw.
Crawford, and he's sacked.
He's taken down.
Rashad Evans with the sack, and that's gonna force the Saints to use that timeout.
As it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. They'll look to throw.
Crawford, left side, looking for Butler, and it's incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
As expected, they're going for it to keep
Crawford, and that was complete by Butler. And he's out of bounds at the 47.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves,
49 seconds on the clock. Crawford, another shot for Butler. He's got it. And they're going to get him down at the 7. And the Saints, they're going to have to go fast. And they're going to spike it with 21 seconds. Unreal. Imagine what we just come down to. Second and goal from the 7.
From the 7 on second and goal. Back to throw.
Crawford, and that's caught by Justice. And Justice trying to run out of bounds. A gain of 2, and now it's third and goal. Third and goal is literally one of the biggest plays of this game. 15 seconds on the clock. The Saints can take the lead with a touchdown.
Back to throw.
Crawford, end zone, and that's caught. Taysom Hill for the touchdown. And New Orleans takes the lead.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep
unreal. DeAndre Crawford doing whatever he can to push his team downfield. Unbelievable.
Extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
And Will Lutz puts in the extra point, and it's 31-28. Unreal.
And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
So here's Will Lutz. He'll kick this one off. And Cordell Patterson's not going to return this one. So with 11 seconds, the Falcons with a chance to try to force overtime. But I'm not sure if they have enough time. But they do have all 3 of their timeouts, however.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3.
Martin goes down by Josh Williams-Goss, and the Falcons are going to have to use one of their timeouts. And unfortunately, that one sack might have just cost them. So it's going to take one final heave.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to
Martin looking downfield for the rookie Mole, and it's dropped. And the Saints win the game in a tight one.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1.
You see, this is why these division games always be the best. You got two quarterbacks who go at it. Crawford and Martin went at it, but it was DeAndre Crawford who comes out victorious with the clutchest drive this season.
So for New Orleans, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. There, they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.
You see, this is why these division games are always the best. You never know what will go down. You may never know what will go down. But either way, the Saints, remember, they were down 11 to go into halftime, but they just kept fighting. And the Falcons, who scored that late touchdown, couldn't hold on. They could have had themselves a 7-point lead before the Saints had scored, but instead they ended up falling just short in the opener by a field goal. So here are the stats. Josh Martin, 212 yards passing on the game, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Now the sacks, he definitely has to rebound from that, because getting sacked like this is not going to help you out this season. And DeAndre Crawford threw for 312, 4 touchdown passes with that 1 interception that he threw, which was a bad pass, which had turned into a pick 6 earlier. He did get sacked 3 times in the game, but he was throwing it all over the field. Here's the running game. Chris Cam, 8 carries for 104 and a touchdown. And Justice had 6 carries for 54 yards. Here's the receiving. LJ Moll, 3 catches for 136 and a touchdown. Taysom Hill, 8 catches for 132 and a touchdown. Christopher Butler, 5 catches for 102, 2 touchdowns. Jarvis Landry, 3 catches for 54 and a touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 2 catches for 40. Justice, 5 catches for 24. Kyle Pitts, a catch for 23. And Chris Cam, a catch for 13 and a touchdown. So for the Saints, this game really wasn't easy, which it wasn't, as they will eke out the week 1 victory by a field goal. And they will head home in week 2 to take on the Tampa Bay Bucks. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they will fall to defeat here in the opener. So this is going to be a heartbreaking loss for Atlanta. And they'll be looking to bounce back in their next game when they head to LA to take on the Rams. Alright, so with that being said, that will do it for episode 3 of the Madden 23 series. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And next up on the list, we're going to be in Carolina. Baker Mayfield is going up against his former team for the first time in his career, as the Panthers get set to host Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns.